Hello everybody and welcome to the second episode of this War of Mine. I'll pop in the link to the first episode if you've missed anything, so no worries if you've not seen that one. So don't feel like you need to miss out. So anyone who has seen it, however, and wants to move on to the second episode, we're picking up just where we left off on day 2. Thank you, day 2, for popping up like that. Right, so we've got a fair bit of kit now after our first scavenge. We picked up some medication, so we'll try and look into getting Katia back to normal. So the night was calm, no burglaries, that kind of thing, expected from the first night. We've also taken a lot of things that can make guns, which are important. You can see we've now got some meds and food and stuff, so perhaps we'll now look at doing that. But I think the first thing to do, as I say, is to find Katia. Oh, she's recovering. But she's hungry. Okay, so just let her recover on her own, rather than waste anything. And let's see if we can get her to eat. Oh, she's coming. Right, there we go. So we've got to light the stove. I think some of our other guys need to eat now. We'll pop a couple of... Let's do one of these for now, because I'm not quite sure of the exact requirements. Everyone's got to eat. So she's actually slightly sick now, not recovering. Okay, we're just going to make some more of these. So we've got to do 3 meals, so another 5. Let's just do that. Hopefully we can get 5 meals. We've got raw meat and veg. Let's just see. So let's get her 2 of 5. 3 of 5. Maybe she can jump in and take one of those. No, not while it's working by the looks of it. These are all the important things though. We can see that our characters are hungry and tired, so this is where you now got to find the balance between getting to rest and go on these scavengers. And the game becomes very, very, very difficult and tactical. So perhaps she can now eat. So 1 portion of food, or 2 portions of food. Well, 2 portions of food. I don't know if she's going to eat 2 portions of food though. I hope not. I hope she doesn't. She better not bloody do that, be greedy. Oh no, there you go. So we've got 2 portions of food. So give her 1 portion of food. Let her eat that. We'll get one of the other guys to have his portion of food. We are going to have to make another portion of food for Bruno. Because Bruno, being the good cook... In fact, he probably could cook quicker, so maybe we should get him to do his last one. Let's get him to do 1 more meal. Plenty of fire on the go. 1 more meal. There's no point cooking stuff that we don't need. If we could just feed everyone once, that's okay. We don't need to do surplus food. So he now needs to actually eat that food. Did I just get the right guy to eat? Yeah, I did. Right, cool. Right. Sick. Maybe we could do something for her, so we can get her onto some of these meds, maybe. Herbal ones, so let's just see what she makes out of these. On meds, right, so she's just sort herself out. Perfect. Right, so that's taking 1 of those up. Get her to finish that, because she's not tired. And we've got the fast runner and a tired cook, so get the fast runner to sleep in the bed, and we'll get Bruno to see what else he can craft. So we could upgrade the stove, but I don't see any point at the moment. I don't see any point in using another lockpick. We just know that we've got some areas in this house that we could pick if we find ourselves particularly short on an item. And in here as well, we've got a lockpick to get in and to clear, and then a lockpick to get into something else. So probably something quite useful, but that's 2 whole lockpicks. We've only got 1, and we still have to scavenge. So Bruno, let's go and see, get to run, because we might be running out of time. See what we can build. What might be useful? A metal workshop allows us to make tools such as shovels. Useful. Quick for clearing those big old piles of rubble. Moonshine, not that bothered by that. Rainwater collector, again, useful. Filter. Purify rainwater. So those 2 combined could be pretty cool. I think we've got a few lighters, haven't we? 3. Fuel even. Maybe we could build a couple more of those. Using probably the components. Should have done 2 of them, but we'll just do 1 at a time. Could come in handy, because I think we're going to need that to obviously keep fueling the food. One will probably be alright for now, actually. And we've got a bed, we've got a nice simple heater, but then we've got to fuel it, so yeah, it's all well and good building one. Radio will be handy, and you'll see why, because we can listen to it and know where might be a good place to go, and we get really interesting messages come through. So let's build. I know it's going to take an hour, but let's just take up some of our electrical components, and we'll place radio probably here, just near the chair where the actual tool station itself is. So we'll get him to go and craft that. Katia, let's just see what else we can build while he's building the radio. And I think, as I say, we should really try and get the rainwater collector outside, I would have thought. Can we not? On the roof? We should just abandon that a moment. Hold on, where can we actually... There's a hole in the roof. I mean, is this game actually smart enough to work out if there's a hole in the roof, or... Well, let's just put it there anyway, because we don't think we can put it outside. Well, we can build a couple, but... I don't say whether we're supposed to put them outside. I mean... That's well out of the question. We can't even drag it outside, so it's got to be indoors. But yeah, I mean, logically, let's just pop it under. Not that it's going to necessarily make a difference, but put it on the roof. No, I mean, let's do it here because there is a hole, so that's okay. Let's do that. She'll go and do that. And we've got a radio. We'll have a play around with that if we've got time, but I still think we need a filter purifying system, which we can't build the extra bloody components. But never mind, we know that we've got to purify it. In the meantime, he can go and mess around with the radio, because I know this does stuff. So day 2, Rebel leader instructed us to warn the listeners not to cross the front line. Better to ride could result in death. So we're obviously picking these things up. I think it's where it flashes. There we go. Where it goes whole. Sorry, we know we're into somewhere. So, despite desperate counterattacks by the rebels trying to lift the siege of Hog or N, the city remains cut off. The government forces do not allow any aid to reach the city, claiming it to end up in rebel hands. Okay. Just getting more and more tense out there. And maybe one more thing here. And we've got some music, which we've managed to find. Can we leave the music on? Okay, that's a little less fury. Whether or not that made them happier. Hopefully we'll get this water thing done soon. Did we build a shovel? I don't think we did we? No. We can't now. Anyway, so what have we got anyway? Okay, we've got stuff. It's in the upgrade. Oh, we can improve the workshop. Okay, so we can make more things. What might be missing then? Yeah, next time the metal workshop to then build a shovel, I think might be useful. Is he asleep? Still tired. Maybe just get him to sit down for a bit. And we've now got Katia. Can you do anything with this? Oh, we've got to put the filter inside it, which we don't have. So next time, we've got to make sure we build a couple of filters. All right. I'm happy with that. So let's just get into the night. Okay. So we've got a couple of new locations on this map that we can scavenge. We've got St Mary's Church, which is clearly a church, where we could get some food. huge amounts of materials. Meds is good. Parts will be good because we've got a bit of filters and shovels. So this one looks okay. We're alright for food, I think, for the moment. So, and the garage, lots of food rather than. But I think the only difference is between these two is one has lots of food, one doesn't. They both have caution. So we could find someone that we don't particularly want to meet. But we still have our 2 other places. So weapons, not bothered because I think we've got a bit. This one's got danger. We're not armed. So we've got to rule this one out. This one's got no danger. This one's got caution advised. Let's visit here. It could be dodgy. We don't know. We can't go and check our thing to see if we... What's that? We know we don't have a gun, so there's no point. But then it would be kind of nice to go and see if we could just check and see what we would need to complete a gun, so we know what we need to get. But I suppose that's for us to kind of remember, isn't it? Okay, let's go to the garage. I mean, we can take a bit of caution. Plenty of food. And there's other stuff there as well. So who are we going to take? So he's tired. He's got to sleep. I could do with a guard, but then if he gets knackered, you know, guard's good because no one's going to come and burgle us. We'll let him sleep. Katia can guard. She's not tired. And Pavel, being the fast runner, is the ideal person because he is a fast runner. What should we take? Lockpick. I'm not even going to take these because, you know, we'll try not to run into anyone. Weapon parts. We'll go and find out what we need to actually build a gun, but I don't think we can until we get that metal workshop anyway, so we'll just go with the lockpick. Because obviously we've got a limited amount of what we can actually collect anyway. Okay, right. Can we view this place before we go any further? So it's quite a long complex, and the graphics don't allow us to see much. So what we will find here, maybe people, maybe not people. Who knows? Right, well, let's not waste any time. Let's go and get access to what we can. And keep our eye out for movement. And again, we'll just grab everything for now and we'll shuffle our bag around afterwards. And we'll go up here slowly. This is our exit over here on the right. No more hiding, we meet in heaven. Okay, so someone's clearly not very hopeful of living. I'm not running because noise. You'll see if you run quicker, the bubble around you, in terms of clarity, becomes a lot clearer. So we'll take some parts. Mechanical parts probably going to be quite useful. We'll just grab various of these, and you know we're going to end up just swapping these out for some other things in a minute if we can get any further. So let's just come back down here. Again, I'm not going to run. You'll notice actually if you do run, the noise that you create ripples out, and it's pretty cool in that respect. Let's move slowly. Get him back. Oh, there's someone there. So who is this guy? Is he armed? We could choose to barter with him by the looks of this, but we'd have nothing to barter with. We don't know if he's armed or dangerous, but let's get in here and hide. Just for a minute. You can zoom a little bit with our mouse wheel. Is he going to go anywhere? We could meet him and trade something, but he's not. He's not going anywhere. If we open that door, he's going to turn around, and if he's armed, I mean, I think the only way we can get through is to actually talk to him. Should we take a risk? Because we can't go anywhere else, and it would just be a completely wasted journey. Go to fists. So we push the door down, we'll knock him out, but if he's armed, we've had it, and we lose a character. Not going to risk it. Let's just maybe talk to him. Okay, well, there's no threat, he's not... can't see what that icon actually is. Let me just... I think that's... Okay, so he's... Wow, he's got... Oh, he actually genuinely needs some help. He's got a saw blade. I mean, that's probably quite handy. We've got nothing to give him. I mean, he's got everything that we've got. I mean, can we ask for... This is going to be cheeky, but... I mean, no, he's not going to... He wants some medication and bandages. Alright, so perhaps... We know he's got some stuff, and we know this place. We can get some medication and bandages with us next time. We can maybe trade and get the hacksaw to do something in the wood, or... We can get the filters off him. But maybe next time we'll visit and we'll... Another one. I don't want to pickpocket people. These people are sheltering, you know. I'm not going to... This guy's following us as well. And there's two of them and there's only one of me. He doesn't trust us. Last warning, get out. Okay, he wants us to stop. Get out. He's going to shoot. He's going to shoot. Run. Run. We're not going to come back and see him. We overstayed our welcome. I couldn't do anything more there. I couldn't do anything more. As we went further through the building, he was following us, as you saw, and he just wanted us out. We couldn't trade with him. Perhaps we go back. Does he remember the situation? I mean, I don't know. I mean, we got a couple of bits, but... Oh, someone came and stole some stuff. But we had Katia on guard. Oh, we lost quite a lot. That's not good. We need some weapons. Okay, so Pavel's wounded. We need... I mean, did meds actually do anything? We're not dying, so herbal meds might... He's wounded. I mean, we need some bandages or like these, but we don't have any. How do you make bandages? Okay. So we're gonna have to cook some food. We're all hungry, I believe. Let's get the food dealt with. That was our cook. And he's slightly wounded, and we really need to give him some bandages. So let's cook 2 meals. And what else can we now make? We're definitely gonna, as I said, we're gonna go for the filter. We'll make one of those. We'll eat one of those meals, and you can eat another one of those meals when he's done. And we'll make another meal for Katia. We'll pop him in the bed, slept poorly. Okay, we can now put the filter in the rain catcher to get some water. To make some more food. Saying that, we've only got meat. I mean, can we make food off that? I can't remember, to be honest. Maybe I need the vegetables as well. There we go. Right, we can now put the filter in. There we go. We should now collect rainwater. Someone is at the door. Can we not cook anymore? Oh, we need more rainwater to cook. Right, someone's going to go hungry. Pavel's going to go hungry. And Katia. Although she could eat... Can we eat the raw meat? Let's go and see this guy at the door. He might have some food for us. That takes ages to collect the water. Or maybe once she's done, well, after 4 hours, which is going to lead us out of this session. Okay, what do they want? Barter. No, you stay there. You stay there. What have we got? What do I want? Christ, I want a lot of things. I mean, he carries water around with him. Well, we're now able to produce that, so I'm not too worried, but we will need food. We're going to run out of that. And well, all of these things we have, but we've got some coffee, but we're not making it. Canned food or bandages, 100% bandages. Some canned food, so we can give him those. 2 of those. What's going to tempt this guy? I mean, obviously I'm not going to give him all this, but we asked for too much. Okay, let's get the important things. Let's get bandages. Get rid of the canned food. We'll keep those. We'll keep those. Preferably keep those. Okay, he's keen on the gun stuff, so get rid of that. Don't want to get rid of all that, you know. He wants too much. Just for some bandages, but then we need the bandages. We're not crafting any weapons at the moment, and we know where we can get the weapons. Maybe we should try and get rid of those. It's a shame to consider doing that. What else did he want? Shame you can't just... There you go. That's quite a lot we've got to give him, but I think for the bandages, it's quite important. Who's wounded? Well, he's recovering. He's sleeping. That's okay. But let's get some bandages on you. Well, he's already traded, so he can go away now. I'm done with him. That's still doing. Let him bandage himself up. Let's go check the radio. We've got no water to cook. Maybe you can just eat some raw meat. I don't know if that's... got any more news? Let's have a look. Let's go back to the beginning. Warm. Stroll in the park weather. I doubt that. Music. Everybody is trying to swarm this across the front line. We know that much. Okay. Let's leave the music on. Okay, he's not tired. She's busy. Saying that, it's only her that's hungry. Get her to eat some of that. Raw meat, not great. And you can carry on up there. She's got to eat. Is that guy going to go away? We need to tell him to go away, I think. Right, so she can eat raw meat, but it's probably not very nutritious. Maybe 2. It's better than nothing. We can just get her away from being still hungry. There we go. And we'll go and tell her to beg her off. Right. You can go now. I think this is... There he goes. Right, he's done. Right. Do we build anything quickly before time runs out? He's now finished. We've probably now got water, actually. Let's build a metal workshop. In here. There we go. She can do that. And you, I think we might be able to start cooking really quickly, because we think we've got some water, haven't we? Yeah, now we've got some water. We've got some meals, they'll last. But I know we used to have a couple of meats, but I think we'll be okay. We can make 1 meal. No veg. We can make 1 meal. That's better than nothing. I know we've got various places in this building that we can still explore, like down here and up here, I believe, yeah. But I'm still not keen on using the lockpicks. We've only got one after all. And just hopefully really quickly, what can she build using... we can build another lockpick. So in that case, now we can build a lockpick. Let's use see, both need 2 lockpicks. Oh, hang on, this one we can get to. Let's use that one. Let's say we've got the other 2 locations need 2 lockpicks, but we've now got one. Can we build another? How many can we have? Let's build another one. There we go. Okay, what's in here? Hopefully some vegetables that are in a cupboard. Water, good. Books, don't care, but we'll have them anyway. And herbs. Hopefully she should make that lockpick before the time runs out and we've got to go scavenging again. And we'll pick where we're going to go. End of, I think. Right, well, we're not welcome at the garage because someone got very angry with us last time. We've got these 2 new places, the supermarket, lots of food. Danger, though. Still not armed. Food, meds, parts. Meds, excellent because we keep getting bloody wounded. Meds, great. Food is obviously great because it's food. Yeah, I think that's going to be a good bet, and there's no mention of danger, so I'm not sure if that's accurate. But what we'll do is we'll set her to sleep, Katia. I know he's tired, but we'll set him to guard this time. And I know he's slightly... We can't send a wounded man out. She's going to have to scavenge. He's going to have to guard. And he's going to sleep in the bed. I should have picked that in the last one, I think, for the person I put to sleep, because he could sleep better. But, okay, we've got someone guarding at least. She's going to take 2 lockpicks. And we came into account with someone that wanted to trade last time. Let's just take 1 jewellery. You just never know. Okay, let's see what this brings us. And I don't know why my cursor currently has this loading thing on it, by the way. I hope you can ignore it. The blue ring, but it's not actually affecting the gameplay, so just a touch annoying. Let's just take what we've got there. I'll look into that for the next one. Okay. Grab what we can, have a quick look through the door. There's 2 people, looks like an old couple. Okay, now I don't want to sound mean. Oh hang on, he's coming after us. What does he want? Is he going to try it on? He's just telling us. I mean, can we steal it in front of him? This is bad, isn't it? Rotten. I'll fertilise if we're growing our own stuff. A lot of cigarettes, which we could use. Let's just take everything. You've got to use a lockpick to get any further. Let's just go. I don't think this guy's going to cause us any harm. I don't want to hurt him or his wife. But you've got to be ruthless in the sense of grabbing things. Bandages. This must seem so harsh. If he starts, I might have to fight him. Everything we're going to take from here is going to be stealing. And he's going to be following us around. At this stage, I don't think he's going to stop us. I think he's frightened of us. Can't take any of this. Right. We've already got some of those. They're not that useful. These are useful, so let's get rid of fertilizer. I don't want that at the minute. Can we take those ones? Yep. We'll go through. I don't think there's any danger in this place. What's this? It's a letter. Lovely. Yeah, you guys have a quick read of that. So your little grandparents, I feel terrible. They're old people and I'm robbing them. But this is what this game's about, you know. It makes you sort of think about your morals, maybe. If you're in this situation, what would you do? Be interested to know. I mean, we are effectively robbing old people, and although it's a game, I feel a bit crap about it. And I know we need these things. We need the medicine pills as well. All so useful to us. I'll get rid of the tobacco. I think the bandages are useful too. That's fine. I don't think we're going to take any more. I could actually decide to kill him, but what would be the point? I mean, he's not stopping us, is he? Is he like a really old looking guy? Do I? Yeah, he does look pretty old. Lockpick, do we use a lockpick to get out here? What's out here? Possibly nothing. Let's go down here, not necessarily use a lockpick, but let's have a look through. Let's go through. Use one. Let's take a punt. Let's see if there's something useful. Not much, really. I mean, not much that I would scream out and swap anything for so far. A broken guitar, broken pistol. Can we fix these things? I mean, I don't really want to chuck anything that we've got out because... So, they roll up cigarettes. Let's take a bit of broken pistol. I'm not sure if we can get back to that. I'm not going to take any more off them. I think we've got enough. I mean... Let's go back up here. I don't think there was anything down here, was there? I mean, he's coward now. I mean, he's just given up, I think. Bless him. I don't know where his wife's gone. His wife's buggered off. Oh, there's the wife. She's cowering. You see, I can't do anything. It's not in my nature. I know it's a game, but... There's no point. I don't think it'd do me any good. It'd probably knack me out. And you never know. She'd probably end up beating the crap out of me. So it's probably a black belt in karate or something. But let's just leave. Okay. Well, Katya is back. And thank you very much for watching this episode. We'll see you in the next one.